Politics is a rough business with shifting alliances. President Truman famously said, if you want a friend in Washington, get a dog, because you can't find a real friend in politics. But there is a friend out there, even in these polarized times. Someone who can hang with politicos regardless of their views, even gets a laugh out of actually both parties, literally. I'm talking about comic Matt Friend, who's become a beat friend. It's a pun, you get it.
It is, and I'm so excited to be here. Honestly, again, thank you for having me.
I'm really
Thrilled
excited
to be a
have
friend.
you back. Yeah, thank you for being a friend.
Of course,
yeah, the
absolutely.
friend puns, I'm sure you've been getting them your whole life.
Nonstop.
Before we start, let me remind folks, Matt is back after really his first beat appearance drew rave reviews. I heard more about Matt Friend from you guys than many other guests. The 24-year-old has mastered impressions of politicians literally triple his age.
I personally like Tucker, but now I really dislike him. He's failing like a dog.
Joseph Robinette Biden.
Good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson Tonight.
State of the Union is even more evil than Sam Smith's satanic Grammys performance.
I will continue to fight the radical leftist Joe Biden.
China, okay?
That comedy gold has taken him all the way to working it at the Golden Globes. That's real right there. And he just had a turn with a voice on Family Guy. Congrats. Matt Friend back in the building. Good to see you.
It is amazing to be here. Thank you so much.
Great to have you. We will get to all your impressions.
Yes.
But here in your own voice, in your own world of our politics, besides presidents and former presidents, who connects the most when you're out doing live performances? Who's the voice everybody just knows?
Well, everyone's just dying to hear George Santos. I mean, that's just, no, obviously not. It's just a Santos crazy country now, the next president of the United States. No, I mean, honestly, you said besides politics?
No, besides presidents.
Besides presidents.
Because that's kind of big. You're doing a good Obama,
it's political hopefuls. I mean, people are looking to 2024, so Ron DeSantis is a big one.
And people know what he sounds like.
They do now, because I think because of me doing the voice. I think I might unfortunately be helping him.
Well, let's start with DeSantis, because you have such a craft, and that so many people, I mean it, what we say around here, word is bond. I don't know if you know that expression.
Okay.
Do you know it?
I think it's just a little upsetting already that you're trying to use woke ideology and woke terminology.
Okay, there we go.
I'm trying to do the Ron DeSantis. You're trying to make me look dumb on your network, which is a classic MSNBC move.
So,
this is why I never come on your show.
So, Mr. DeSantis,
Sure.
I love the role play. Mr.
Absolutely.
DeSantis,
Let's go ahead.
I wonder whether you are falling into your caricature, because we have one clip of you.
Again, what you're doing
is one clip
it's
of
a
you.
disgusting question. Floridians should be very upset with this. It's just disgusting. And what you're doing, you know what you're doing. Jen Psaki, all the liberal hosts of this network.
There they go.
It's
Well,
disgusting.
check it out.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to interrupt you like I might interrupt a real politician.
Okay, go ahead.
One clip we have to check your accuracy. Here is woke DeSantis.
Okay.
We will fight the woke in the legislature. We will fight the woke in education. We will fight the woke in the businesses. We will never, ever surrender to the woke mob. Our state is where woke goes to die.
It's not my fault that my hands move in an accordion-like fashion, in and out, in and out. This is just a normal human movement. It's very not gay, very heterosexual, the way I'm presenting myself. Frankly, it's completely correct. It's the opposite of the woke movements, which is some sort of a crazy leftist dance with teachers in green hair doing weird things in classrooms. It's offensive, it's wrong, and we should ban all courses that have anything with LGBTQ, African-American studies. To answer your question, that's what we should be focused on.
What hit for me was both the vocal tonation and the censorship.
Well, absolutely.
I'm going back to Matt Friend.
Okay, please. I don't even know anymore.
I want to take you to Pence, who assiduously built a kind of dry or even deliberately boring persona.
Absolutely.
So I don't know how you reckon with that. We have a little bit of Pence talking about how some days he blames Trump for January 6th, other days he won't even testify. But here he was blaming.
But the president's words were reckless, and his actions were reckless.
Do you talk like that on purpose, Mr. Vice President?
Well, only when Mother asks me to. But, I think the thing about Mike Pence is he squints like he's concealing two gay men in his chest. He's definitely hiding something, and I think we all know that. But every time he delivers a line, he's doing it like he's some sort of a president in a movie.
Let me ask you this.
A president in a movie.
Mr. Vice President.
And I appreciate him. Thank you for your time. And I just think in 2024, we'll have better options.
Well, if we're going to get better options.
Was that okay, Mr. Trump? What were you gonna say?
Former President Obama.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
Sometimes you're as known for your pauses as for what you say.
That is true. Now, actually, what's fascinating about doing the Barack Obama voice is that there are really two distinct versions of the voice. There is Obama when he makes a speech, very stern. He's like, tonight, more than 200 years after a former colony won the right to determine its own destiny, the task of perfecting our union moves forward. And then there's Obama when he's with kids and his voice gets higher and he's like, how are you? It is good to see you. What are you dressed as for Halloween?
Really good.
Oh, that is so cute. Come on now. Malia was a fairy last year. That's adorable. It's all about the Obama laugh, too.
Last question for President Obama.
Absolutely.
It is
Come on now.
excellent.
I appreciate that. Yes, I do.
We don't hear you often just really speak your mind about the person who replaced you.
Okay.
You're quite diplomatic. But here you are in this visage, in this version.
Right.
What do you really think of him?
Well, I think that guy, not only is he severely overweight, and he wouldn't stand a chance against me on the golf course. And by the way, Steph Curry is not playing on a team with Donald, I'll tell you that much. But what I really think is that the guy's like a fifth grader. That's all it is. He's just a kid. And what I'll say is scoreboard, buddy. I was elected twice.
You know what Jay-Z said, and I know, Mr. President,
Here
you
we
like
go.
Jay-Z.
What do you say?
He said, international, bring back the Concorde. Numbers don't lie. Check the scoreboard.
Not Jay's a friend, and I will tell him you said that, and I appreciate it.
So good. It's really.
Thank you so much.
It's uncanny.
I appreciate
All right,
that.